In 1960, President Eisenhower's second term ended, leaving Americans concerned about the economy and the growing strength of the Soviet Union. The presidential election between John F. Kennedy and Richard M. Nixon unfolded, with Kennedy, a Democratic senator from Massachusetts, narrowly winning. Two key factors contributed to Kennedy's victory: his impressive performance in a televised debate where he appeared more composed than Nixon, and his empathetic response to the arrest of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in October 1960. Kennedy's actions, including expressing sympathy to King's wife and securing King's release, garnered support from African Americans. President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline captivated the nation, with their administration often likened to a modern-day Camelot, the mythical court of King Arthur. Surrounding himself with top-notch advisors, Kennedy established a team that one journalist dubbed the best and brightest. President Kennedy named his domestic agenda the New Frontier, but he faced challenges in garnering congressional support. Bills related to health care for the elderly, urban reconstruction, and education were blocked by conservative Republicans and Southern Democrats. Kennedy's narrow election margin contributed to his difficulties, as he lacked a clear popular mandate for his plans. Consequently, he seldom aggressively pursued his legislative agenda. President Kennedy achieved success with several plans, focusing on economic growth through deficit spending, when the government spends more than it receives in taxes. To stimulate the economy, Congress increased defense spending, raised the minimum wage, extended unemployment insurance, and provided aid to cities with high unemployment. Kennedy's introduction of the Peace Corps, a volunteer program addressing poverty globally, garnered widespread success. By 1968, over 35,000 volunteers had served in 60 nations, and the program, now utilizing technology, continues today. Another initiative, the Alliance for Progress, offered economic and technical aid to Latin American countries. President Kennedy broadened his focus to address domestic issues, initiating a national assault on poverty in 1963. He directed the Justice Department to investigate racial injustices in the South and submitted a civil rights bill and a tax cut proposal to Congress. Kennedy aimed to combat poverty and discrimination, expanding his efforts beyond international concerns. On November 22, 1963, President Kennedy and his wife arrived in Dallas, Texas, where Kennedy aimed to strengthen ties with the state's Democratic Party. While riding through downtown Dallas, shots were fired, fatally wounding Kennedy. He died approximately an hour later at a nearby hospital. The tragic news quickly spread globally. Americans witnessed live television coverage as Lee Harvey Oswald was charged with Kennedy's murder by Dallas police on November 24th. The following day, Americans mourned during Kennedy's funeral. The public also witnessed Oswald being shot and killed while being transferred in jail, adding to the shocking events surrounding Kennedy's assassination. The events surrounding Kennedy's assassination appeared surreal, leading many to question if Oswald acted alone or with others. Chief Justice Earl Warren led a commission to investigate, concluding that Oswald acted alone. In 1979, another investigation suggested a conspiracy. Despite various theories, none have been proven. The assassination demonstrated that the American government could withstand such an upheaval. Lyndon Johnson assumed office after Kennedy's death, pledging to continue his programs. The enduring mystery and various investigations have left the true nature of Kennedy's assassination unresolved.